Hi. I'm here. I'm late, I know. It's like me being late is the most sure thing you can get. Or me forgetting things. Yeah, that's just who I am, okay? There are 15 viewers. Okay then. I'm gonna be eating. I hope you don't mind. I have like oatmeal with nuts and raisins and almond flakes and stuff and milk. But I think I'm gonna just like take one bite at a time, like one bite every 5 minutes because I'm not really that hungry. I just didn't wanna be hungry during the stream. I never know when I'm gonna be hungry, so it's like, I don't wanna like be in a bad mood because I'm hungry, Okay, I will change up some things. There it is. Okay then. You look so pretty today. Wow, thank you. It's part of the reason why I'm late. I'm doing okay. Why don't you make Genesis more often? Because I only have time to make one video on the English channel. So I'm doing the like 1 in 2 weeks thing with the Genesis and Planet Alaris because I just wouldn't be able to make 2 episodes a week. So that's why. Sorry if that's an inconvenience, but that's the best solution that I came up with. This is good. This is what I eat for supper when I don't have cereal, because I didn't notice that we were out of cereal and we need to just eat something else. Because usually I eat cereal for supper. I don't eat them for breakfast. Wait, maybe I'll make this a little bit lower because I am always like, whoa. You don't need to see this mess that I have on my head. Yeah, I was wearing my head. What? I was wearing my hair up all day, and when I finally untied it, like I was, like it was just a piece of my hair just tied up, so that it doesn't bother me. And when I untied it after like 10 hours or something, it hurt. Like it literally hurt. And when I tried to like brush my hair, it was just like so I'm glad it got more normal now. How are you guys doing? Blue is my color. That's good because I really like blue. A lot of shades of blue. So, thanks. I appreciate that. I really like light blue, so yeah. My nails are light blue too. It's technically a different shade than the shirt, but the camera doesn't really show it that much. Yeah. Oh, 37 viewers now. Cool. That's just enough. I can't remember how many were on the previous talking stream. Like a few dozens, I think. But I can't remember exactly. It probably wasn't 80 people. Yeah, maybe like 50 or something. That's good. Because when you guys start to actually ask me questions and just telling me things than when we start a topic and the chat gets a little bit more active, then I can't really keep up with it. So yeah, I think that's just about enough. 41 now. Well, yeah, Europeans are now kind of confused, I guess, to say the least. Confused and worried. I don't know if it's like... I haven't really been following that much about Ukraine, honestly, because I feel like I just don't want to, like... I might not handle it well or something, I don't know. Like, I gave some money to a legit fundraiser, and like changed the profile picture on 2 of my sites, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, but I don't really like follow the facts or something. But I'm wondering if this is like the closer you are to the border with Ukraine, do you get more nervous about the situation? Because I live in Poland, which is, like a neighbor country to Ukraine. So I am not really that close to the border myself. I live in like a central line of Poland, but I don't know, like, are Germans worried in the same way, or Czech people, or like Hungarian people and stuff, the people that are further than Ukraine, or like people in Holland or UK, I'm just wondering that. And I am especially wondering about Russians, actually. So if there are any Russian viewers, tell me how you feel about this whole situation. Are you like, what are you doing? Why are we doing that? Or, I don't know. Like, I'm really curious about that. Your videos became my weekly routine, and honestly, I'm grateful. Oh, that's nice. I can't imagine how the southern part of Poland is feeling. And the eastern part of Poland. Oh, man. Oh yeah, I'm in Germany, so I'm not super close, but I've never been closer to a war. Yeah, I feel very similarly, like like kind of a dread. Like I know I am not close enough for it to actually like hit me right now, but I'm like, where is this going? Kinda, and also I still feel like it's pretty close. Oh man, 20 kilometers from the border, that's dangerously close. And a lot of people there are a lot of initiatives in the eastern Poland, as far as I've seen, that people are actually... Oh, someone became a Rio! Yeah, you can become a member on this channel. It's been a while, so thank you, Białko. Cool. Yeah, so I am planning to do like special streams for members, but I only have 3 now, so it's kind of like, to make a stream for 3 people and like 2 of them don't show up or something, so it's gonna be kind of weird and awkward. So I'm just kind of sitting on it and waiting for more members maybe to actually start doing it. My videos are relaxing to watch. Well, are you saying they're boring? Because I never think of my voice as relaxing. I would never say that, but well, okay. Oh, I was saying that, yeah, there are a lot of initiatives in Eastern Poland to actually pass some things through the border, from kind of bigger towns in Poland. Lublin is pretty close there, so people from there are actually trying to do something, also preparing like shelters for Ukrainians and stuff like that. So this is good. Like, you know, that side of Poland is can be the most helpful because they're close. So yeah. All Russians feel guilty about this situation. Yeah, I would guess. Especially that I've seen some photos from protests and stuff. So, you know, uh, like cartons with sayings on them, like sorry to be Russian or something like that. Yeah, I can't, like, this is such a strange situation. Yeah, there are also things for Ukrainian pets that people are actually offering to, you know, take care of them during this situation. And yeah, and people are trying to like transport them to Poland, and some people are actually taking pets in, like cats, dogs, you know, which is really cool too. Like watching your videos while falling asleep, so it's actually relaxing. I mean, I have this thing now that I sometimes get really sleepy during not recording but editing my videos because it's, you know, like it's not a very absorbing thing to do when you're just editing a gameplay. So I'm like, I just get like, you know, during that. I even had that yesterday when I was editing. So it's probably the meds I take because that's never happened to me before. But it's weird. Like it only happens during editing videos. I don't get sleepy like that during any other activities. So I guess maybe it is relaxing in some way, like soothing sometimes. Oh, I'm glad that my videos are not boring to this one person. Thank you. Yeah, because animals are important too. Like, obviously, when you have a family with children and stuff, that's like a priority. But if you have a very beloved dog or cat, or even like freaking rabbit or guinea pig or anything, not rabbit, but more like bunny, you know, like you don't want to lose them either, you know? So, and it might be really, like, they are really both kids and animals are really vulnerable to this situation. I don't like that word. And yeah, so you know, they need to be protected, and you can't really like prioritize and just leave the pets there. You know. Yeah, so it's good that people are actually trying to do something with this. I think it is because there are no, oh, okay, like not that many changes in the tone of your voice. Yeah, I guess like when something surprises me, then I just shout. But other than that, I guess it is kind of like that. Okay, maybe let's change the topic, okay? I don't want this whole stream to be about Ukraine. Let's just maybe talk about something less depressing. Even though I am really, uh, like, glad that Poland is helping so much, like, as a country in general, you know? There were, like, since day one, since it started, there were like fundraisers. There's a lot of information about it. There are people saying which informations are fake and which profiles are very good to follow when you want legit information on the situation. And yeah, and I immediately heard about the thing about, you know, the pets and stuff. And yeah, it feels like just a lot is happening. It's been like 3 days, and there are already like there's already like 4 million zloty, just which is approximately somewhere around $1 million, just, gathered to help, which from, Polish people. And it's like, it's freaking crazy, man. It's a lot. Wait, I'm lost. Oh, okay. Your Strange Town series is my #1 playlist when it comes to relaxing and going to sleep. Well, yeah, Strange Town isn't really that captivating, is it? Oh, I have a lot of thoughts on the wedding stories. Not very good thoughts. If you want to see a lot of my thoughts, read a lot of my thoughts, you can just follow me on Twitter. It's at themartycore. Yeah, like, I've been tweeting about it. Like, I tweeted a few times. Of course I have seen Taylor. Follow me on Twitter. Then you'll see that I have. At first it was really hard for me. Like, I couldn't guess anything, but then I got a lot better at it. Now I'm really getting the grip. And yeah, it's like today it literally took me like a minute to guess the word. So, yep. Like, how many words about Taylor Swift can you find that have 5 letters? I always start from Lover because that's my favorite album. And it also has pretty nice letters to use, I guess. Like 2 vowels, for example. And for some reason, I pretty much always get L and E highlighted, that it's somewhere in that word. And I also noticed that, I also tweeted about that the word balls is in the database of Taylordle, but the word mayor isn't. Mayor as in John Mayer, So, like, they can't go together, Like, Styles is there, I think. Alwyn is there, obviously, but Mayor is just not there. And I'm like, that's good. I also play Wordle, but I also play the Polish Wordle sometimes. There are 2, I think. I play one of them sometimes, and I play the original Wordle as well. Sometimes I forget, but like, it can be frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Do you change your mods in CC when you play Planet Aladis? Or do you have another Sims 2 folder? Like, that's okay. You get confused asking this question, I think. Because if I changed, then I would have another Sims 2 folder. So you're like asking the same question, separating them with or. Never mind. No, I don't change anything. The mods that I use for Planet Alaris I use in my entire game. I couldn't be bothered with switching mods back and forth. I would just so much forget about that all the freaking time, and it would just get really bad. Recently I took out the no stray respawn for a second to, like, in a few I wanted to, have shelter pets in a few neighborhoods, and that's what I used it for, and then I just put it back there, and it's there. It's still there. Yeah, like, there aren't really that many mods that I can't use generally that I use on Planet Alaris. So, like, I didn't even install that many mods, like 2, I think, when I started doing the Planet Alaris thing. So, not really. Like, it's not necessary to change them. What? You can't access Twitter without VPN? Twitter is blocked in some countries? I didn't even realize that. Oh hey, I forgot about your existence. I forgot that you existed. And I thought that it would kill me, but it didn't. I think I'll make it even lower because I just, it's like I'm getting shorter. Because I'm getting comfortable and I'm like, well, you know? And I also swing on the chair a lot because, I don't know, I'm anxious. In Russia, well, they would read a lot about themselves these days. Yeah, it makes sense. Do you have any challenge recommendations for Sims 3? Like homeless challenge, I think. I also played a homeless child challenge. Like you make a child with an adult, and then you just delete the adult with testing cheats, and you just have the child, and the social worker never comes because the game doesn't like register that you got rid of the adult. So yeah, you can just play with the kid alone. And yeah, I played this in Monte Vista. Monte Vista? I don't know how to say this in English. And it was pretty cool. Actually, I made like an Italian girl who was just homeless, and she was just in the streets of Monte Vista, and it was kind of enjoyable. I think I only played until she was a teenager, but yeah, I gave her the kleptomaniac trait when she was a teenager, and yeah, she was just trying to like furnish her house with stolen objects or something. Yeah, I recommend. It's kind of fun. No, I've never really played Desiderata. Desiderata. I don't know even. Like, you know, the town from Free Time, in the Sims show. Oh my god, my personal favorite series on the channel. I think Planet Aladdin, really. Like, I always see that the Genesis have more views than Planet Aladdin, and I'm like, why? I mean, I'm happy that they have views, you know, but it's like, why the disproportion? Maybe you can tell me. If you don't want watch Planet Aladdin, why? Why don't you watch Planet Aladdin? Do you even know it exists? I don't know. I kind of follow the speculations about the next Taylor's version, but like whatever she does, I'm cool with it. You know, I don't really think about it that much. Yeah, I guess being hooked for the Genesis is pretty sensible, but also Planet Aladdin is a lot newer of a series, so yeah. Oh yeah, the supernatural thing might be the thing, because I am also not really that much of a supernatural player. I don't even have this expansion pack for The Sims 3. And I am not planning to buy it. I don't need it. But when it comes to Planet Aladdin, I actually like that because I just think of them as aliens, and I love aliens. So yeah, I don't mind having vampires and werewolves if I just think of them as different species from different planets. How dare you not caring about alien stuff? Shame. Oh, someone prefers planned holidays. That's good. I haven't even thought about Taylor going on tour. Um, it kind of seems like she's just sitting there, enjoying herself. You know, having some rest, maybe, for the first time in years, probably. Um, and I don't know, like, you know, it's a really tough time, so I think she might just be thinking that she shouldn't because she would have to reschedule all the time. Like, literally today, I was supposed to be on an LP's concert and it was moved from February to freaking September. So I'm like, it's more than a half a year from now. So I think I might even forget that I was supposed to go there. So, I might get a reminder somewhere, like on Facebook or something, from an event, but I'm like, yeah, if Taylor did that, I would be pissed. So maybe it's better to not go on tour at all than just reschedule every freaking concert that you're supposed to have, you know? Oh yeah, I've been wearing glasses since like fall somewhere. I can't remember exactly, like September or October. It's a thing now, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the Taylor Swift's concert in that was in 20 that wasn't in 20 no, that was in 2020. I think I was talking about that in 2019, but the concert was supposed to be in 2020 and it didn't happen because of the pandemic situation. So but that was on a festival and Taylor also like actually went with festivals on her tours because in Miss Americana you can hear her saying that. I think it was in Miss Americana. I there was a time I watched a lot of like, you know, stuff with Taylor saying things. um but yeah, so like a festival kind of thing with her concert, you know, being a part of it, I wouldn't really enjoy that much. If it was just like a separate concert of hers, I would go anywhere. I think I might even go to like Berlin or like something close to Poland somewhere. Like Berlin isn't really that far away, and there is a really good train that goes there, even here from Gdynia. So even if it was in Berlin, I would just freaking go. But anywhere in Poland, just like say the city and there. But only if it's actually like a dedicated concert of hers, maybe with a support or whatever. But not on a festival that there are a lot of different artists and there are a lot of people seeing different artists and it's like messy and stuff. So yeah, like I would go to any of her concerts if it was just a concert, not a festival. I think I might even go to like Holland or Denmark because it's close enough and I'm dedicated. Oh yeah, being too lazy to catch up with episodes is that I can totally understand. I would go anywhere to just see her. Uh, yeah, I mean not anywhere maybe, but yeah, if it's in, I think I might not go to like Prague because that might be a bit too far from me because I live in the north of Poland, so Prague is pretty far away. But Berlin, like just like I don't even have to plan it. Like I can just go right now. Or like tomorrow. I don't care. It's only like 6 hours on a train. And Berlin is a really nice city. I've been there, so yeah. Would you ever do a Sims 1 LP? I kinda did on this channel, like my first videos. I'm not sure if I think I hid them. Okay, I think I hid them, so that doesn't count. But that wasn't even with a voiceover. It was just like captions, so it was really like, it was shit, honestly. The game was in Polish and the captions were in English. That's just I did on my Polish channel, I don't know, like Sims 1 is really hard to play for me now. It didn't really age that well. And probably not. I probably wouldn't. Maybe if I got like a really cool idea for a gameplay that would make a lot of sense in Sims 1 specifically, then maybe, but nah, I'm not really that, I don't know, I don't really like this game that much, you know? Oh no, there's hair in my food. Oh god, that's gross. That's really gross. Ugh. Where can I put this? Put this. I mean. Ah, crap. I hate this. I hate when this happens. I hope my boyfriend didn't get one. Because I was making the food, so obviously my hair was in it. Oh, cool. I don't even have a driver's license. I would just go on the train. I already said what I'm eating. It's an oatmeal with milk, some nuts, some raisins, and almond flakes. And the tea is a green tea with mint. And it's not really that warm anymore. Wait, and I had a tag on Discord. And it was annoying me. I had to check. Oh. My roommate is bald and he's always amazed with the amount of my hair everywhere. Yeah, my hair is everywhere too. It's just and I'm also so lazy that I never like clean my brush and it has a lot of hair in it. Now it's not really that much because I cleaned it like a few days ago. But my boyfriend is always like, why are you losing so much hair? That's not healthy. And I'm like, dude, this is a 1 month supply in this brush. This is not from one day. Yeah, that's a thing. Like I clean it when I can't even brush my hair anymore, when there's so much hair. So yeah, because I just keep it in my I am now in my like study, you know, and I just keep it here, and it's never convenient for me to just go to the trash can and get rid of this hair. So yeah, I just do it whenever I have to go somewhere during brushing my hair or something. So yeah, like still kind of a lot of hair falls from my head, but I think it's like somewhere around the healthy amount. But it's just everywhere. Especially that, you know, it's maybe it's not super long, but it's definitely longer than short, right? So you can very easily notice when a dark piece of a pretty long hair is somewhere. No, I am definitely ending the Genesis at 10th generation. I'm not sure what point exactly of that generation. Definitely not when the generation is born. only, but yeah, like I am not going any further. I wish I had a train close to me. Oh yeah, that's like I've never really experienced that, and that really sucks if you don't. Like especially if you only have to count on buses or something, and buses are shit in Poland recently. Like they have been for a few years now. They are cutting lines, and you can't really go places sometimes because there's no trailway and there are no buses there. So it's like, how am I gonna even get that there? Um, I sometimes visit my family in Sierpc, which is like north from Płock and like northwest from Warsaw. And it was really hard to get there for a minute because from Gdynia it was like there was a bus from Gdańsk, but it was so long that I used to take the train to Iława and just go on the bus there. Like the same bus that was going from Gdańsk, but I saved like 2 or 3 hours just taking the train. No, I don't have TikTok. And I feel like a real boomer saying that. And now they actually opened a line of a train that goes from Gdynia to Sierpc because it's like a Grudziądz train, I think, and there's a line that just goes straight from one to the other, which is really cool. But I haven't used it yet. Generation 10 leaves Earth to live on planet Alades? No Earthians on planet Alades. Oh, since when are you a Swiftie? Favorite album and stuff about Taylor Swift. So my favorite album at the moment is Lover. And it was like my friend was listening to Taylor Swift when we were in like high school-ish. And I was like, yeah, she's cool or something, There were new songs appearing, that was the time somewhere like before the album Red somewhere. And somewhere around then, I guess. When Red came out, I was like at university already, but yeah, like when we were in high school, that was like between Speak Now and Red, something like that. And I remember that new music was coming out, and someone was just like sending me songs or something. Like another friend sent me the song Red, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. I didn't really care that much. I knew a few songs, and I didn't really like think of just like getting to know the music any more. It was just like whatever was on TV or someone showed me. Then that friend actually stopped listening to Taylor, or like, just, I don't know, like lost interest. And in like 2016, I think, right before Reputation, I'm pretty sure, I needed some new music, and I was like, hey, Taylor Swift was actually pretty cool. Maybe I will listen to her. And I became just completely obsessed. Like really, I was listening to album after album after album, and yeah. And I got so fascinated with her like whole person, really. And yeah, and that's pretty much how it started, and it's been going until today. Yeah. Greetings from the UK. Hi there. And Mexico. Hi there. The new game pack is crap. I am not really, like, I'm really losing interest about The Sims 4. I've never really been a fan of this part of The Sims. So it's like I stopped caring at some point, and now I am just like, I think it's hilarious that the pack is so glitchy and it's just completely unfinished, and it probably hasn't been even tested. It's I'm just like, what is this? You know, it just became funny to me at this point. I am not even mad. I'm just laughing. Yeah. We already talked about Ukraine a lot at the beginning of this stream. Yeah, I mean, I was never really that interested in The Sims 4. I think there was one short period when I was like, this game is actually pretty okay. But then again, I was just like, ah. Like, nothing happens in this game unless something really glitches and your sim dies all of a sudden. Then maybe something happens, but other than that, it's just like so boring, and the Sims are so stupid. Like, the AI is just completely broken in this game. Just utterly broken. It's not even working. I also tweeted, remember about Twitter, the things that, like, just a few things that from the top of my head pretty much, that should be fixed in The Sims, and I was just like, it just took me like a few minutes to make that tweet, and already in that time I came up with like 10 points or something, and yeah, you can find it on my Twitter. And the things that are not working are such basic things. Like, I can understand that, like, glitches similar to what the physiology glitch is in The Sims 2, that when your sim learns physiology, then their body just gets really, really... Wait. I can't put words together, sorry. When your sim learns physiology, then whenever they do some kind of activity, their body just goes all the way up. In like 3 seconds, it's 10 points of body. And this happened not when the pack was released that had that, the physiology skill, but in an update to the next pack. So yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand that something like that happens when you have a very complicated code and, you know, you're doing something and something else breaks and you don't notice it. That's fine, but when you're just like trying to do the most basic thing, like sitting at a table, and the Sims just don't do that, like in the base freaking game, then there's something really wrong, okay? Like, stuff happens, you know? Sometimes stuff breaks and you can patch it and stuff, or someone can make a mod to fix it if the game isn't supported anymore. That's fine. But when you fail to code the most basic things, that's just wrong. That should never happen. Oh man. Sims 4 is very challenging when you're trying to get Sims to sit at the same time to eat. That's like a real challenge in this game. Or when you're trying to get them to paint when you have a basketball basket in your yard or something. Or just try to do any kind of activity that has skill, like even robot building or something. Like robotics or whatever. I don't even know the English names of things in this game because I can't play it in English. So, like, try to do that. And with the free will on. The sim will just, like, after 2 seconds, just go and play basketball. So, I don't know. Like, sometimes I see them do something, and I'm like, why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening. How did you even break the game like that? And how was this not fixed yet? Like, how? Honestly, I'm waiting more for Paralives than The Sims 5. Like, I lost hope. Like, my favorite Sims game is still Sims 2. So, what do I care? Whatever, man. Just do whatever you want. I will still be playing my old Pleasant View or whatever. Yeah, like Get Together is a really good pack. I can genuinely say that. Seasons are also a really good pack. I can also genuinely say that. But when Get to Work was released, I think it was kind of a disappointment, right? At the start, it was the first big expansion that was released, and it was just kind of poor in gameplay. It was more like a lot of things in The Sims 4. It was just like a shell, just not really very deep in gameplay. Just, like, oh, you have 3 new careers and you should be grateful to us and give us your money, and then you play the game and after 5 minutes you're just done with it. And probably Get Together was like an apology for Get to Work, because Get Together is actually pretty good. Like, it has really cool features that has never been in The Sims before, and it was just kind of refreshing. City living is also pretty cool when we're talking, chronologically, but like a lot of them are just not that fun. Big expansions are quite decent, I guess, but when it comes to the smaller things, they are just like really taking this to the edge of being crap, really. Yeah, Sims 4 toddlers are really cute, but it took them like more than 2 years to create them in this game, so they better be. Yeah, I remember being like, yeah, it's been 2 years, but at least the toddlers are pretty well done. Except that they're buggy as well. Like, try to put them in a chair. No, actually don't do that. Don't try that. I just, like, pull the leftovers out of the fridge and just place them in the baby room and just let them eat it. Because it's too much work. They just take the toddler out of the chair, in the chair, out of the chair, in the chair, out of the chair. Then they stop doing anything. The Sims 4 Sims will be the death of me. Unless I stop playing the game, which is pretty soon. Toddlers are the only thing good. I like the graphics. Like, I really like the looks of Sims and the graphics in general, really. Like, it's nice. It's different, but it's nice. A lot of animations are pretty cool too, but they're really repetitive. They are just reusing the same animation and a lot of different stuff. So that's like, and a lot of animations just don't exist when they should. And yeah. Yeah, I think we can be actually really positively surprised by Paralives, especially that it seems like the creators are really looking for something to satisfy the majority of Sims players, right? And it's like, even if the game doesn't come out really good at first, then I think they will work really hard to patch it well, to add new content, and they will actually listen to the community. If anything goes, like somewhere beneath testing, when they don't notice something during testing and we notice something, then it will be fixed pretty soon, probably, I think. Like, I am assuming that it would be just a bit more caring, because it's from more regular people, and indie games can be actually really good sometimes. So it's like, we shouldn't really be thinking of this as a bad thing that this is not a big company that is working on this, because there are a lot of games that started from like Kickstarter or Patreon or whatever, and they are really good. Like, even stuff like My Time at Portia or Niche, the generic survival game. Like, these are like my favorite games at the moment, so yeah, I mean, My Time at Portia is from Team 17 technically, but I think it started from just a fundraiser to make it, possible to create. And it's a really cool game. So yeah, I think it could be pretty good. I remember when toilets would get on fire out of nowhere. I can't even comprehend how they break things so much. It's just hilarious. Like, there were those patch notes for The Sims 3, that, oh, all your kids won't die when the meteor attacks the school now. So don't worry about that. Your kids are safe now. Yeah. They were just some really big screw ups in the Sims in general. What's Stardew? You mean Stardew Valley or just Stardew? Is being developed by one person, so Paralives has a chance to succeed. I wouldn't believe that Stardew Valley was developed by one person. That's not possible. That's too good of a game. I think you're talking about something else. When it comes to characters in Stardew Valley, I was once trying to hit on Elliot, but then I actually turned more to Emily's side. I think she's my character's girlfriend at this point. She's really cute. Abigail is cool too. I kind of like Marnie. Like, she seems like a really nice lady. Yeah, but she has a secret. I actually like the graphics of Paralives. For me, it would just be this way. Like, I can, I am not really that picky with graphics. I wouldn't really make a Sims game with realistic graphics, because those games get old really fast, and after some time they just look like borked, and not really that attractive anymore. And also when you're trying to do something really in a really realistic way, really realistic looking, then you have to kind of make like a caricature of the real life, you know? And because The Sims is actually kind of a caricature of the real life, so I could even play the Sims game that has Stardew Valley's graphics. Although it wouldn't really be that easy to see genetics in this game. But like, I kind of like pixels, really. So I am weird, maybe, but even the current graphics of Paralives just doesn't bother me at all. Like, it could look like this, and I would be perfectly fine with it. Oh, it is developed by one person, but it took years to make it? Holy crap. Wow. How the hell did one person make a game that awesome? Like, even the stories and everything? God damn it. And all the art, and just like, not even just coding, but like, I can't. Like, that's brilliant. Oh, there was an interview with the creator. Well, it's a really famous game, so I am guessing that he was a fan of Harvest Moon because the game has a really similar idea, but it's a lot better. It's like, it can't even be compared. It can be compared when it comes to the idea, but it can't be compared in how it actually works. It's so much better. I hope that if Paralives has aliens, that they would be more creative with their designs than the Sims aliens. Yeah, the Sims aliens usually just are based on stereotypes, except that in The Sims 4 they have different skin tones, like different than green, and that's it. And you can kind of customize them as well, so I guess that's cool, but yeah, they just could be anything. Like, there could be just a few different types of aliens, you know, like on planet Alades. Art, songs, stories, one man. The songs too, the music in Stardew Valley is amazing. I sometimes listen, like, it was one of, like, the artist of the music in Stardew Valley, which I am assuming is this one person that made the whole game. Well, yeah, because it's the same, like, company that appears when you open the game. So this creator was one of my most listened to in 2021 on Spotify, because I like to just play the playlist of Stardew Valley on Spotify to, like, when I have to work on something, you know? I have two playlists for that. One of them is Deep Focus, and the other one, when I feel like it, I just play the Stardew Valley songs because they're awesome. So yeah, like, the music is great. Ooh, I think the Sims franchise will go the same way of SimCity. That another similar game will take over. Might be the case. Might be like that. Winter theme, yes. I think I will finish this because it's getting, like, sticky. I think I also like the fall theme. I can't remember. Wait, the system sound is... Oh! is disabled for you guys, so I can just listen to it and to remember which one. The artist is Concerned Ape, right? I should have this somewhere here, or maybe not. It's also not in my library. Where's the search? Oh, okay. Stardew. Okay. Wait, it doesn't say which one is fall because the titles are different, I think. Wow, there's a lot of music in this game. There's spring 3 times, and then there's summer 3 times. Oh yeah, there is fall. Oh yeah, fall is really cool. I think I like fall more, actually. Sorry. In Harvest Moon also the fall theme was really good. Oh man, when the updates to Stardew came out and there were some bugs, he just sat down and fixed them in a few hours. One dude! I really hope he's rich and happy now. Like, the devotion, man. Oh, my commentary is fun and genuine. Thank you. I'm glad. It is genuine. That's true. But I definitely overthink in this game a lot. As I do in real life, like... You can kind of see that I am an overthinker when you watch my videos. Finished. It's been like an hour, right? So maybe like half hour more, I don't know. I already answered the question about the favorite character in the Genesis. I think that was about an heir. I think my favorite character is Rio because I named the member title after him. But favorite heir, probably Enix at this point, I think. Yeah, I'm planning to do a talking live stream every month. Somewhere at the end of the month, like today. I already planned one for March, and I think it's like the 20... I think it's also the 26th. So yeah. Alvin is also a strong character in the Genesee family. Yeah. Alvin and his stripping. I also had a really big break in playing The Sims 2. I stopped playing it in 2010, I think, and then went back to it in 2014. So it was like a strong 4 or 5 years maybe. I can't remember exactly when I stopped, when I started playing Sims 3 for real. But it was something like that. So yeah, I went back to it right before, like a half a year before The Sims 4 came out. But I do have like 3,100 hours in the game since 2014. Yeah, it's exactly 3113 right now. Oh, not only a member but also a donation. Thank you. From the same person who just became a member on this live stream. I've started watching the OC from your recommendation and I'm really enjoying it. Watch This Is Us as well. This is like... I am watching this series from the beginning now with my boyfriend. We finally started it and... okay, my brother is in the chat. Hi there. Thanks. And this is such a good series. Like, I am reliving the whole thing and I'm just like, whoa, this is really good. And he is also enjoying it very much. So yeah, definitely recommend. This Is Us, remember. Yeah, overthinker to overthinker. We just connect, you know. When did you start learning English? At school? When I was like 10? Actually, I started in kindergarten when I was 6. There's a whole vlog about this with me in English. So if you're really curious about details of it, just watch that video. It's like 30 minutes, I think. There's a lot of information there and all about me. How hard do you think Polish is? Oh, it's super hard. I would definitely put it on a list of the hardest languages to learn. I mean, it really depends. You know, there are contexts in the difficulty of languages, right? Because if you're, I don't know, like from another Slavic country, Polish won't be that difficult for you. But for an English-speaking person, Polish will be just like freaking impossible at first. Yeah, definitely. So it really depends. Like, for an English-speaking person, I think German will be more, you know, pleasant to learn. But for example, for a Czech person, Polish will be just like almost like a dialect to learn. Yes, I do support Ukraine. Who wouldn't? Come on! Kisses from the UK. Oh, that's nice. As a Serbian who is... Wait. Okay. It was retracted for some reason. I don't know. I didn't get to read the whole thing. Jesus. Like, if I forgot the whole Polish language and I had to relearn it from scratch right now, I would never freaking do it. Like, I would just quit. Even if, like, it would be so hard because I wouldn't be able to even communicate with a lot of my family members, but like, it would be so hard that if I had to remember this, all of that, just like right now, being almost 30 years old, it's like, I just wouldn't do it. I'm sorry. But I would just stick to English if I remembered that, you know? But it would just be too hard to learn. My first job was like a news agent's store. But I was mostly selling cigarettes, actually, and like lottery tickets. So yeah, it was a news agent, so you know, there was press and stuff like that, but like there was a whole wall of cigarettes and a lot of people were just buying that, and also there was lotto there, so a lot of people were always also buying that. So yeah. So it was like the cigarettes and gambling store. Good luck in your first job. As a Serbian person who is trying to learn Polish, I can confirm it isn't that hard considering all the similarities. Yeah, especially you wouldn't have that much of a problem with pronunciation. No, not like a kiosk. In English, kiosk is a different thing. So fun fact. Kiosk in English is like a small store where you can buy cigarettes, I think, but it's more like you can buy gums and like maybe some snacks or just like stuff like that, right? And in Poland, kiosk is more like mainly press, technically, but there's like a lot of cigarettes as well, and lotto sometimes too. So yeah, and sometimes even toys and stuff. But it's kind of different. Like kiosk is more about buying like little food, you know? And yeah, so like the meaning is a bit different of that word. So it was technically kiosk, but it wasn't like a box, you know? It was actually a store that you went inside, you know? Okay, my brother gave me 20 pounds. Are you crazy? Thank you. That's like 100 zloty. Thanks. Oh, Finnish is very hard, I think. I don't think we actually had a computer mouse in the store where I was working. No. No, definitely not. Like, we had, like... That was at the time of fidget spinners, so we definitely had those. And we had, like, small, like, toys, you know. A few books also. And a lot of, like... you know, like paper stuff, like pencils, pens, and some snacks too, some chocolate bars or stuff like that. But those weren't really bought that much because you can't really be sure about the freshness, and especially that it was so hot in that store. We had no AC, and I was working there during the summer actually. So man, that was so bad. It was also in a building that was just like made of glass, pretty much. So when the sun went inside, it was so freaking hot. Like once I just couldn't stand it anymore, and I had to close the store for a few minutes and just go like to the opposite store that sold like, you know, drinks from the fridge and yeah, like cold drinks, because it was like a liquor store, but they also had like soda or juices or stuff from the fridge, because I just couldn't bear it anymore. It was like I just needed that. It was so hot that in that store sometimes. It's especially in August. Like, man, I will never forget the heat that I was experiencing there. Fidget spinners made a comeback like 4 years ago, but that was actually... Well, that was 5 years ago when I was working in that store. So that's like close. Yeah, it was before 2018. It was in 2017, actually. It was back in Łódź. It was before I went to Gdynia. It was back in my hometown. So it was like a while ago. How much did fidget spinners cost in Poland when it was popular? I can't remember, like 10 zloty or something, maybe 15? I can't remember anymore. Something like that. So maybe somewhere between 10 and 15. So it's like $5, let's say. I didn't have a fidget spinner. The only time when I even like spinned one was when I was working at that store, and I just unpacked one package and then just like spinned it and like, yeah, okay, that's fun, I guess, and just put it back there. Yeah, I guess there were very cheap ones too, but I think the ones at our store were like 10 or 15 zloty. I guess the prices were really different. What would you do if you suddenly gained 1 million subs? I would look for information about YouTube glitches. That's the first thing that I would think of. Because how the hell? I mean, like, maybe first I would go to my content and check if some video blew up really badly or something. But like, that's a lot, so maybe first I would actually think of looking for glitches. I would refresh the page first. That would be a bit too much. A bit too many subscribers for me. Yeah, I would guess that the cheaper ones were just crappy and wouldn't really spin that well, and they would just be like, oh, we have fidget spinners. Never mind, they're not really that good. Why am I even wearing those earphones? I don't need them anymore. I hope I would be richer. Fidget spinners, Jesus, that was such a huge thing. And I didn't even own one because I am just like that. The heavier the better, I guess. Makes sense. Like, physically, you know? Can we change the topic from fidget spinners, please? I'll just clean my glasses. Oh yeah, there's this YouTuber who like one of favorite it's actually a streamer more, I think, but one of my boyfriend's favorites, and he wears glasses, and he plays games, but he also talks about a lot of stuff during playing, you know, something I would never be able to do. And he was talking about, like, my boyfriend told me when I was doing makeup that he said that he can't imagine how much stuff goes into your eyes if your glasses get so dirty during the day. You know? And I was like, man, thanks for, like, making me aware of that. I didn't even think about that for the few months that I've been wearing glasses. But yeah, they do get dirty a lot. And I've never even thought of it this way, that all this stuff would just go inside my eyes or on my eyelashes or something. So I am making you aware of that. Hope you're happy. Any not popular YouTubers you started watching recently? Are you assuming that I'm watching actually popular YouTubers? I mean, some of them, but I started watching recently. I don't know. There are a few channels that I watch that aren't really that big. But recently, I don't know if I watched someone who isn't really that popular. Why did you tell me this about class? I'm sorry. It was Ryan at first. It's his fault. Go to Northern Lions channel and write him a comment. Why did you say that, dude? Eye infection. Yeah. Yikes, that's not nice. What is your favorite Polish snack? Polish snack. Specifically Polish. I don't know, like, my taste in sweets changed a lot lately. I don't like stuff that is very sweet. So whenever I now thought about torcik wedlowski, and like, I could puke. It's so sweet. I wouldn't even like be I wouldn't really want to eat it because it's super sweet, but I am thinking of a snack that is Polish and is not candy. Like a sandwich with cheese and pickles? I don't know. Is that a snack? Or maybe like paluszki? I don't know. Can you play guitar now? What? I wasn't really planning to. Oh, used to watch him sometime. Yeah, he is more of a streamer. Like, even if he makes a video, he never edits it. He just, you know, like, just records it and just uploads it. And that's it. But he talks a lot, so he can do that. No, not kiełbasa and not kabanosy. I only eat fish, and not even that often. Yeah, I think I get like stains from fingers on my glasses, and I don't know where they came from. Oh, crackersy. Yeah, I think crackersy actually. Like the ones from Lyconic, right? I think so. Yeah, like from salty snacks. I think that's the thing. Jeżyki. Yeah, they are good, but I think they might be too sweet for me now. No, I won't be talking in Polish. Just go to my Polish channel. Yeah, I showed Jeżyki in my Polish candy video. And I was praising them very much, I think. But I don't recommend if you're wearing braces, because they're really chewy. Yeah, the cherry ones are the best. The lychee are good too, but it's like, I wouldn't really eat the whole package at once, because I don't want to absorb this many calories and like get this sweet, this much sweet in my system, but like this much sugar specifically, I guess. So like I have a problem with stuff like that, because you can't really, like, you know, how do I say that? Preserve them well. You can't really like close the package and just eat them tomorrow or something. They will get like soft the next day, and they're not gonna be as good anymore. Yeah, vegan cabanossi are pretty cool, but I kind of got bored, honestly. I stopped buying them because I just ate so much. Tyskie is 8% of alcohol? I mean, it depends which. The strongest beers are the like porter, right? Is that porter? I'm not sure. Like the dark ones. You know, those are definitely the strongest. Like sometimes it can even be like 12%. It's freaking strong. Like it's a beer that I wouldn't be able to drink without getting super drunk from just one. So yeah, and usually beer is like 6, 5.5, something like that, maybe 7. But like somewhere around 6% usually. It should be like that. But I don't really like Tyskie that much. Yeah, just dark beers are very strong. Jeżyki are $1.50, and that's a lot. I mean, if you just count it to Polish zloty, I guess. Wait, how much do jeżyki cost? Can't, like, you know, there's inflation, crazy inflation in Poland right now, so I don't even know how much stuff costs these days. Wait, but I mean that. Oh, okay. It's like 4 zloty or something. So it's like, it's comparable, I guess. It's a bit more expensive in dollars, but like everything is a bit more expensive in dollars relatively. Like you can't really just count the currency, you know? Because the reality of the country is completely different, and yeah. I will check how much that is exactly right now. You said $1.50. Oh yeah, it's like 6 zlotys, so it is a bit more expensive. But like considering that it's dollars, I would say that it's pretty much the same. There's crazy inflation everywhere. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's been bad. Like, I've been even noticing it. Sometimes there are just those things that I buy always because I just need them. And I have, like, my favorite products that I just buy, like, the same thing every time I'm at the store. And I don't really pay that much attention to the price because this is what I always get. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna get it. But somehow I noticed that milk got more expensive, and I was like, no, don't do that. I get kinda mad at inflation at that moment when that milk was like a few tens of groszy. Like, I don't know, like half a złoty more expensive. I was like, nah. You're welcome. But I did notice that when there are Polish stores, like, you know, Polish delicatessen in the UK, for example, the stuff is a lot more expensive there. Like, even not in a Polish store, but just somewhere in the UK, just like at a supermarket somewhere. I was at the alcohol space and I saw Tiskie there. Actually, it was so freaking expensive comparing to the Polish price. Like, I could tell that this was like a few times more expensive, literally, like 3 times more expensive than it is in Poland. And because, I don't know, it's apparently like, hey, it's a beer from Poland, it's exotic, just buy it for a lot of money. Like, Tiskie is not even that expensive in Poland. It's not an expensive beer. So it's so weird to see it priced like that in another country. Okay. Oh, because you guys have Tesco. Poland doesn't have Tesco anymore. Tesco is British, but English specifically, I think. But yeah, it's not in Poland anymore. So yeah, that happened. From Middle East, love watching you. Wow, hi there. £1 a beer can of Tiske? It's actually pretty legit, I think. Like 5 or 6 zloty, something like that. It's £1 is actually a pretty good deal. But like, don't I have a picture of that on Instagram? I think so. I will tell you what the price was because I think this is like my second picture on Instagram. Just yeah, I can actually send you my Instagram on the chat. I need to go to the very beginning of my Instagram. Wait. Almost there. Oh yeah, of course it is here. I mean, like for back then, I guess that was expensive. It was like £6.50 for 4 cans. So yeah, it is kind of expensive for Tiske. But it's not as I remembered it. It's not like 3 times more expensive. It's just more expensive. A little more expensive. Like, yeah, I think because that's like less than £2 for a can. So it's not. Yeah, I think back then it would be like 10s. So it's like twice the price, something like that. Somewhere around that. There is an English translated Timbark? I need to Google that. English Timbark. And also with the things written underneath the cap. How is it translated? Because the UK does this thing, like they rebrand some things, right? Laser walkers, Orbit, there's something else as well. Can you tell me what it's called exactly? Because I can't Google that. I'm really curious about that now. Well, I could get hammered with 2.5 pounds, really. Imagine with 5 pounds you could really get hammered. Like if you had 5 beers, I would get hammered for 2 pounds. Oh, it is Timbark actually. Do they say Timbok? That sounds kind of nice actually. I would like to see the caption, what it says, but it only shows me bottles. Well, okay. I believe you. Okay then. Wow. I mean, it's a famous juice. Wait, so Walkers are actually Lay's? Yeah. And Lay's was cheaper in Polish Eastern European shops. I got so ripped. Yeah. They're the same thing, just the package is different. Oh man, I should be going. It's been almost 2 hours. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would like to see that video. I'm really curious about this. Have some Timbuk, mate. Oh man. Yeah, I was really surprised when I was doing Wordle and a few days ago, and like it was bought by New York Times, so it's not a UK game anymore technically. Like, right? I don't know. Like maybe the same people are still working on it, but I was surprised that it's technically American now. But the word was bloke, which is such a British word. We already talked about Ukraine a lot at the beginning, so just catch up with the stream after it's over. What? What do you mean last time? Last time was a month ago and the background was exactly the same. Even the guitar was the same. So if you mean like when I streamed like a year ago, over a year ago, then maybe the background was different because I did move, but that was over a year ago. I think you can paste the link. It shouldn't get deleted, I'm not sure. Maybe it will like show me to, you know, moderate it, but I think you can do that. I really hope you can hear which English accent I like more. I really hope. The average watch time of this stream is 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And it's been going on for 2 hours almost. Okay, give me the link. I mean, I will watch it later, but at least me and other people will have the link. I think I didn't get that sentence right. The me, I stuff is kind of confusing. Give me the link. Oh, it actually shows in the statistics that there was one new member during this stream. That's nice. When was a stream, like a talking stream, or just any stream with my face on this channel? When I was still living in the old apartment, was it like a Planet Alade's overview, or was it like, no, when I was streaming River Blossom Hills, that was already here, and that didn't have camera on. So yeah, I think the last one should have been Planet Alade's overview. So yeah, that was definitely a different background. But that was like a year and a half ago, I think. No, definitely not British. No, sir. Sir. Like, I can't say like separate words in the British accent, but I would never be able to speak fluently with a British accent. It's frigging impossible for me. Can't see the link. Maybe it was actually banned by YouTube. Just, yes, I have noticed your nickname. Okay, I will give you like 6 minutes. And we're finishing after those 6 minutes. So if you have anything else you want to ask me or tell me or anything, just do it now. Because I'll be gone in 5 minutes. 5 minutes already. What? Yeah, it's actually 11 p.m. already. Oh man. I need to get to the shower in a few minutes. So yeah, I am definitely finishing this in a few minutes. I forgot I started the stream so late. It was 9 p.m. Actually, like 9:13, I think, when I finally came. So we will do the same thing next month, I think, on the 26th, I think. So we're at the end. I think the 26th is also a Saturday. Yeah, because February is exactly 28 days, so it's like the days are the same next month as this month, because the month is exactly 4 weeks. So, yeah. I hope we have more pleasant sims, I wanted to say, pleasant things to... Hi, Cindy. Pleasant things to talk about. I really hope so, God. Yeah. The Timbuk caption is share the cup. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe they are just translated from the original thing. My hair is so messy. So maybe there will be a new pack of The Sims 4. I think I will stop playing on the Polish channel at that point, like in a month. Something like that. Like, I think that will be somewhere at the end of the series that is going on right now. So it will be like the moment. So yeah, maybe there will be a new glitchy pack to talk about as well. Yeah, so remember that I have a Twitter account. Maybe I will link you that. Wait. Because I actually tweet some things, some thoughts, some wordles. Actually now, from today, I decided to only tweet my Taylordle results. And yeah, because I don't want to spam that much. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going back to The Sims 3 because I haven't played for such a long time, and so much that I am actually forgetting things about the game, and it used to be my favorite part of The Sims, and I knew a lot about this game, kinda, I think. So, yeah, like, it would be nice, especially now with the smooth patch. It's so easy to go back to this game. Because, like, the main problem with The Sims 3 really is the lack of optimization, is that word? Like, it lags, basically. And the smooth patch just fixes that completely, and the game is so enjoyable to play now. Thank you, Lazy Duchess. But also, I think quite a lot of people might be disappointed that I stopped playing The Sims 4. I will sometimes make some like additional content in it when I think of an idea that can be done nicely in this game, but like I probably won't just quit playing it completely, especially that I spent a lot of money on it. So even buying things on sales usually, or getting packs for like birthday presents, and or sometimes getting them from some kind of like network thing, like sponsorship thing. Like I think I got 2 like that, or maybe 3, I can't remember anymore. But yeah, like even with that, I feel like I spent too much money on it, so it would feel like a waste if I didn't play it at all. So I might sometimes, but I will definitely not like make a continuous ongoing series in The Sims 4 anymore, because it's just not an enjoyable game to play. Yeah, my Twitter has wordles all over it, that's true. And sometimes I'm like, there's no way a word like that exists, because Wordle is sometimes really crazy and just using words that no one knows, actually. I mean, I know I don't know every word in English, obviously. I don't know every word in Polish either, but it's just so... Like, sometimes I feel like the words are just so, like... old or not really used that much. No, I think The Sims 4 has some traits that can be used in some ways, you know, to make something funny, even. Just for like comedy. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I can even make fun of how glitchy the game is. It's fine. Whatever sells, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go take a shower and just go to bed. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you next month, and I'll see you in my videos, of course. Every Thursday. And there might be some additional video somewhere in the nearest future, like in the nearest month or so, I think. And yeah, that's it. Let's hope all sorts out, you know, the whole situation in Europe. And yeah. Okay. So, take care. And bye-bye. Good night, or have a nice day. I don't know what time it is where you are. Very different times, probably. So, whatever. Have a nice life. Goodbye.